What is up, everyone? I am the Winner, and welcome to our game room. Today we're going to take a look at the game that came in ranked 17th in my top 123 games of all time. Today's game is one that I feel like is another underrated gem. I don't hear very many people talking about it, and it's kind of sad because I really enjoy this game, and it has a unique little mechanism with it, which I'll explain in a second after I introduce the game. The game is the Artemis Project by Grand Gamers Guilder. In this game, you are trying to colonize the frozen moon of Europa on Jupiter, and in order to make the air breathable and the ground traversable, you have to hire different workers to do different things, and you're placing dice to get resources and stuff to gain different buildings that will score at the end of the game. Now, it seems like that's kind of generic, and that's kind of what all Euro games do, but this one has a nice, interesting twist I really haven't seen too many other games do. Now, in general dice placement form, you place a 3 down, you get 3 of the material of whatever the resource is. And this one is there's a certain amount of resources that come out every round, and everybody starts placing dice. The weird thing is, let's say there's 17, or not 17, we'll go 9. There's 9 energy. All right, so there's 9 energy. Well, I want to get a bunch of that energy. I put a 5 there. Somebody else goes, I'm going to put a 4. Their 4 goes in front of my 5. Someone else goes, I'm going to put a 3. Well, their 3 goes in front of the 4 in front of my 5. And you see the issue. If you put a high number, that could actually kind of wreck you, because other people with lesser needs can go and put up a die before you and push yours further back. And you could get less than you're hoping for. But you don't get completely screwed out of stuff, even if somebody takes all 10 of the resources before your 5 even goes off. There's a relief track that gives you something, and generally the reward isn't. It may not be exactly what you want, but it is something. Instead of going up, you got screwed. So I really enjoy the push and pull. You don't really want to play that high number because you don't know how that's gonna work out for you in the end. But you need a lot of that resource, so it's really interesting the way the things click like that. There's also a bunch of different types of workers that go on different types of buildings. Like, you need a scientist to work your scientist building. That sort of idea. This game I haven't played in a while, but I'm really anticipating the expansion, which adds satellites, which is another dice placement spot. And they actually are 3D satellite things, minis that go around the board. It looks pretty ridiculous. I can't wait for that one. It shouldn't be too long off before that one's here. That would really reinvigorate this game for me, even without that, I really enjoy this game. It came in as 17. It actually went up a couple spots for me. This plays 1 to 5 players. It takes about an hour and a half, so it's not even really that long of a game, but you still get a great depth of gameplay throughout that hour and a half you may play. I really think you should look into this one if you haven't already. It's the Artemis Project by Grand Gamers Guild, and that's my number 17. So come back tomorrow, we'll see what number 16 is in my top 123 games of all time. So as always, thanks for watching, keep playing, and keep winning.